The Filipino culture really embraces sentimentality and capturing memories. And for me personally, looking through all those videos and making a rewind of my every year is a way for me to tangibly look at God's faithfulness, like to literally visualize it and see how He's with you through the ups and downs of life. So, yeah.
But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. For when I am weak, then I am strong." I consider myself a reserved person, but through the years, God has molded me to be more of a person that takes chances and says yes to adventures. I've welcomed opportunities that normally I would shy away from. There are many things I love doing, but I often have a feeling of inadequacy in taking on some tasks.
God has given each of us talents. He will use it for His purpose. I didn't know what it is exactly He wanted me to say yes to. And just pray for it and God will reveal it to me. And a week after, He did, and it's this big.
I have learned to not look into my own capabilities, but to rely on God as my source of strength and wisdom. The reassurance of His presence and reminder that I am doing it all for His glory has made me overcome my weakness and fear. He has given me the hands to create art and the voice to speak of His goodness and love.
The love that Jesus has given to us must overflow to the people around us, especially to those that do not know Him. It's because once you know God's heart, you are transformed and you long to see those that live in the darkness to experience the light, joy, love, and mercy that only comes from God.
A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Friends have always been very important to me, and I invest in these relationships. As the saying goes, make new friends and keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. No matter what season or point in time a friend enters my life, I am always grateful how their presence blesses me and influences the person I become. Though social distancing, stay-at-home orders, and lockdowns has changed the way we hang out and spend time with each other, I have experienced that real friendships stand the test of distance. And the limited few in my bubble that I'm always around, I cherish all the more. Look at how good and pleasing it is when families live together as one. During the pandemic, my whole family got stuck with each other at home 24/7. Surprisingly though, because of it, we have become closer and got to know each other more. Usually we would be at school or work, leave and get home at different times. It's a vlog war! It's a vlog war! But with online school and work from home, we have been in each other's company. I have enjoyed doing simple tasks to bigger projects with my family. We have been quite productive, particularly with music and videos. And not just with our family, but with our bigger family choir, the Bahandi Singers.
Carol, can you tell us a little bit about your connection, your experience with Bridge North, and a little bit about what you've kind of come to understand over the past little while? Maybe introduce yourself first.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carol, and I currently work as a summer student at Bridge North. Psalm 82, verses 3-4, that says, "Defend the cause of the weak and fatherless, maintain the rights of the poor and oppressed, rescue the weak and needy, deliver them from the hand of the wicked." And I think that's a simple way of explaining what Bridge North does.
Through new work opportunities, I was given the chance to have a glimpse of the harsh realities of vulnerable women.
With this understanding, I started Bridge North. I want to be a part of the solution. I want to help end sex trafficking in Canada.
I have also been blessed to be a part of the ministry of MCF Canada, which supports the holistic care of orphaned children and vulnerable women in Kenya. They're known as the world's largest family, and you should definitely read up on this organization. New learning and the many social movements that have arisen in our world in 2020 have made me more aware of every person's inherent value and dignity despite their appearance, circumstances, and experiences in life. All people are fearfully and wonderfully made. All people are worthy of love, respect, and a fresh start. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. The only thing constant in life is change, and I've learned that in life there is a time for everything. For 4 years, I've been working at my first ever job. I've gotten so used to the routine and learned a lot of things day in and day out. After careful thought, it was clear that I have to move on to different opportunities and that I have given all that I have to offer in this chapter of my life. I will always treasure the wonderful friendships and learning experiences that has enriched my life in that place. Thank you, guys. Bye.
That was just the first card. Oh my gosh. Can you?
This 2020, I realized that there's a time for everything, and there is a time to uproot. But there's also a time to be planted.
11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Yeah, these
16
are 16
people.
I'm in it. Yeah!
Lisha was one of the 16 people accepted into the coveted acting conservatory at York University. I decided to further my studies at Seneca College at York, all in the hopes that one day the careers and learning we have gained here will be used for His purpose and glory. There were so many things worth celebrating this year.
Parents, Mr. Francis Figueredo.
Congratulations.
A lot of big decisions were made. A couple of close friends of mine tied the knot this year, and I love wedding celebrations and what it represents.
Congratulations, you guys. Thank you. We love you.
Friends dear to my heart also made the decision to follow Christ this year. and I am so excited to see the great things they will do in His name.
Is this your first Bible?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Carel! When COVID broke out in the beginning of this year, we had no idea it would last until Christmas, but it did.
I think that Christmas is a really busy time of year, and we get so caught up in all the people that we have to give presents to, and all the parties we have to attend, and all the food that we have to make and bring. And sometimes we forget that the true meaning of Christmas is the birth of Christ. And how maybe because of COVID, where we have to kind of take away all the excess, we are able to focus on what really matters.
We are halfway into 2021, and more I say that hope is in sight.
New Year to you, Happy New Year to you.
May we take everything that we learned in 2020 and use it to become more empathetic, kind, and loving people. May we take the time to express our love and appreciation to the people around us when we can, while we can.